So the other day, I finally watched Chronicle for the first time.
Mother is dead, and it is your fault!
But yeah, loved it. It really tickled my cinematic pickle. So naturally, I had to make a video about it.
No, you're drunk.
This is Andrew. He's kind of a loner with no real friends. Bullied at school, probably got the beef stew treatment in the locker room at least once. His dad is a mean drunk, his mom is terminally ill, and they can't afford her meds. The guy's life is objectively trash. But hey, silver lining. Andrew just bought a camera and decides to start filming everything. And I mean everything. His cousin Matt picks him up for school and immediately asks the obvious.
I'm filming things now.
Fair enough. Andrew wanders around school filming like a low-budget documentary crew. A cheerleader straight up tells him he's being creepy.
Do not videotape us, please. It's really creepy.
He gets bullied, again, takes a couple open palm slaps to the soul, and they even break his camera. Jerks. On the way home, Matt tells him he needs to stop moping and go to a party that night instead of staying home and, entertaining himself. After getting beat down again by his dad, Andrew decides, yeah, why not? At the party, he's still filming everything like a low-key weirdo, but meets a hot blonde girl who's also filming for her blog. So suddenly it's less weird. Double standard, yes, but moving on. Matt rolls in, tries to be charming, fails miserably.
Widespread validation. I'm not one to clamor to be cool,
And Andrew, once again, is getting bullied. This time by some guy who thinks he's filming his girlfriend. To be fair, he was, zoomed in and all. Dude dumps his drink on the camera. Andrew goes outside to cry it out, maybe for 1 or 2 sad boy minutes. That's when we meet Steve. Steve's a popular guy, running for senior class president, basically the golden boy. He tells Andrew and Matt he found something weird in the woods and wants Andrew to come film it. And honestly, Steve's pretty cool, not your average doc stereotype. They get to this massive hole in the ground that's buzzing with weird static. So obviously they go inside because of course they do. They find this big glowing blue alien rock. Steve touches it. It glows red. Everyone starts bleeding from the nose. The camera shuts off. Next time we see them, surprise, they have telekinesis now. Naturally, the first thing they do is chuck a baseball at Andrew's head, except he stops it midair like Neo in The Matrix. These boys are having a blast, floating Legos, playing pranks, and discovering powers like it's the best group science project ever. Matt theorizes their powers work like a muscle. They can only lift small stuff for now, but with training, they can do more. So they start working out their powers by harassing innocent shoppers. They yank carts. They freak out girls with teddy bears.
What you looking at, girl? Stay in school.
And try to yank gum out of strangers' mouths. At a diner, they learn they can make a telekinetic shield around themselves. Invincibility, basically.
Oh, snap.
Steve one-ups them by moving a parked car with his mind. It's their biggest flex yet. Naturally, this devolves into hysterical laughter and a parking lot symphony of giggles. But then, things go sideways. While driving home, a truck gets too close. Andrew, trying to nudge it telekinetically, accidentally launches it off the road into a ditch. Steve dives in and saves the driver, but everyone's pissed. So they set some ground rules. Second, Rule 1, no using powers on people. Rule 2, don't use powers while angry. Rule 3, don't use powers in public. Thoughtful, reasonable. They get past the incident, and the next day, Andrew and Matt meet up with Steve, who's flying. He learned to use telekinesis to fly. After a few crashes, they all get the hang of it. The feeling is incredible. Soon they're tossing a football midair until they're nearly hit by a plane. Steve almost dies, but Andrew saves him just in time. Everything feels great.
You saved my life. You saved my life.
Nothing could go wrong now, right? The bros keep hanging out and eventually find out that Andrew has never slept with anyone. Steve is shocked and says, "Dude, that's totally unacceptable. Just remember this for later." The next day, Matt goes to visit Cassie. You might remember her as the blonde girl filming at the party. Matt tries to flirt, but totally blows it again. Still, credit where it's due. At least he gave it a shot. Cassie, for no real reason, is being kind of rude. Meanwhile, across town, Andrew and Steve are having a much better time. They're chilling on top of a building, just vibing. Honestly, like 71.3% of this movie is just 3 dudes broing out and I'm here for it. You might be wondering how all of this is being filmed if it's found footage and nobody's holding the camera. Well, they have telekinesis. The camera is floating. Steve says, "Dude, I can't believe you've never been with a girl. You need to, get your winky stinky. Come do the talent show with me. There's going to be tons of girls there. Once they see what you can do, they'll be all over you." But Andrew insists he doesn't have any talents. Steve's like,
Are you sure about that?
so Andrew suits up, looking sharp, but just as he's leaving, his dad starts yelling at him again.
Sneaking around my house smiling? I'm on to your shit.
Go fuck yourself.
Cut to the talent show. Cassie finds Matt, and this time he actually handles things better. Good for him, because if he kept fumbling, someone else might have swooped in. Cassie's kinda hot, not gonna lie.
Finger licking good special.
Steve hits the stage first, and the crowd loves him. Then Andrew goes up. At first, it's dead silent. Steve has to hype the crowd.
Come on, make some noise. That's not loud enough.
And you're on.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
It's awkward, but then Andrew starts showing off his powers, and suddenly it's like a scene out of Now You See Me. People are amazed. Andrew lights up the stage and becomes the star of the show. Afterward, Steve invites Andrew to a big party. This time, Andrew's not a nobody. He's the center of attention. Everyone's excited to see him. He meets a girl with pink hair, though it might be dyed, and she seems really into him. Andrew plays beer pong and crushes it, thanks to telekinesis, proving once again it's the best power ever. Things escalate, and Steve tells the camera Andrew's upstairs with the pink-haired girl.
Andrew's upstairs with the girl with the pink hair.
Confirmed. Her hair is pink. Meanwhile, Cassie also shows up and is clearly feeling Matt. Look at that smirk. The eyes say it all.
The eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Steve goes to check on Andrew, but things are not going well upstairs. Apparently, Andrew threw up all over the girl. She's upset, and Andrew gets angry when Steve laughs about it.
You think this is funny?
No, I'm not laughing.
Get out!
Things go downhill fast. The next scene shows the camera on a dresser. In the background, we hear Andrew's mom screaming in pain, and Andrew shouting at his dad to get her medication. But instead of helping, his dad's digging through Andrew's room and finds the camera. He flips out on Andrew, yelling about how selfish he is for owning a $500 camera while their mom is dying, which is pretty rich coming from the unemployed alcoholic of the house. He also says he watched the footage.
What did you see? Just you being a loser.
Andrew finally talks back, and his dad punches him. But Andrew gets up and uses his powers, slamming his dad into the wall and launching him across the room. Shaken, Andrew takes off into the sky to cool down. Steve, sensing something is wrong because their powers are somehow connected, flies up to find him. He tells Andrew it's not safe and tries to calm him down, saying he understands. But Andrew is too far gone, and instead of calming down, he accidentally kills Steve.
Please!
At the funeral, Matt confronts Andrew. He says he felt something was wrong that night, and there were no lightning storms. So how was Steve struck by lightning in the middle of nowhere? It's clear. Andrew killed Steve. This is confirmed when Andrew visits Steve's grave and says,
Please believe me, Steve. I lost control, and I'm so sorry.
it's a tough moment. Andrew didn't mean to kill him, and his life at home is hell. But Steve was a good guy. Back at school, Andrew is now being bullied for throwing up on the pink-haired girl. But this time, he's not defenseless. He uses his powers to yank the bully's teeth out, and then gives a creepy little explanation of how he pulled them so cleanly. Andrew's mindset keeps slipping. He starts talking about evolution and how apex predators don't feel bad for killing weaker prey. He says he's above everyone else now. He even crushes a car without getting a nosebleed. He's clearly losing control. So Andrew decides, my mom's dying. I need money. I have powers. Time to rob people. He starts by asking some guys for their money. When they refuse, he beats them and takes it. Not enough. Then he robs a gas station. The clerk pulls a gun, but Andrew deflects it, and the resulting explosion burns the guy. It's brutal. Still, Andrew wasn't robbing for fun. He needed money for meds. He wasn't on a crime spree just to cause chaos. At the hospital, his dad shows up to tell him his mom died. And for a second, it seems like maybe the dad feels bad. But then he immediately blames Andrew.
You selfish asshole. This is your fault.
Andrew snaps. Remember that connection the three friends have? The moment Andrew loses it, Matt feels it. His nose starts bleeding, and he hears Andrew in his head. Matt rushes to find him. He and Cassie arrive at the hospital just in time to see Andrew holding his dad like a rag doll before dropping him. Matt catches him just in time. Andrew flies away. They chase him, nearly get hit by a helicopter, and Andrew lifts their car with telekinesis. He's floating midair, looking terrifying. Then he drops the car, but Matt saves Cassie in the nick of time. Cassie keeps filming, even now. Props to her. Matt flies up and tries to talk Andrew down. It doesn't work. They crash into a bank and keep fighting. Andrew starts throwing cars. At one point, Matt gets smacked into a pole and drops like a sack of bricks. Still, Matt keeps trying to help. He doesn't give up on Andrew. Then the cops arrive, but Andrew throws them away like toys. He flies off again, only to be tackled midair by Matt. This time, SWAT shows up. They fire on Andrew, but he freezes the bullets midair and launches them back. He's fully gone now. Super Saiyan mode. Matt pleads with him. Stop. Please. Just let this go. But Andrew won't. And Matt realizes the only way to stop Andrew from killing more people is to kill him. So he does. And that was Chronicle. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And what do you want to see next? That's all I've got for today. Catch you in the next one.